How are you doing? So happy Wednesday. So happy once again to have you in my kitchen around the island, the 7 foot island that my husband and I did together. So, yeah, it's the central part of my kitchen. I don't know if you guys are like me, but the kitchen is somewhere where we all get reunited. You receive people at home, you're with the family. Most of the time it's not in the living room that you'll be grouped all together, but in the kitchen. Why? Because the kitchen is the heart of a household. It's where you're cooking meals made with love. It's where everybody eats together and enjoys some time just to chit chat and share things out their day was and things like that. And if you don't take that time to spend time with your family, eat with your family, exchange about your day, while you're missing out on so much thing, even if it's just once a week, make sure that you have that time with your family, maybe your friends that are coming over. But the kitchen is such a warm place. Just remember yourself when you were little, when you went to your grandma, okay? And it smells so good, especially when there was a special occasion like Christmas time, Easter time, or things like that. You went in the house and you got that whiff, that smell of home cooking. Oh my God, okay? Just thinking about it, I have my mouth watering, okay, you guys? So I hope that it does trigger something inside of you, and that you do have those memories, and that you're still creating memories in your kitchen. Hi, Celine. So take the time to say hello in the comments, because we do have challenges, okay? I have goals that I want to reach. We want to be able to add 10 new members to my VIP group, which is called Espício de Minsalacá. Don't worry, both the recipes are both in English, in French, and I do post with time to time English content. And if you want to see more, of course, I need to join, because the more there's going to be people in English, the more English content I'm going to be able to put in. And of course, you'll be able to share also. So tell me, do you remember a moment exactly when a special moment, okay, a special souvenir that you have that went on in your kitchen? Maybe it's just an announcement of your family happy memory. So tell me in the comments, do you remember something that so fun and happy went in your kitchen? And why the kitchen is also so important in a household? Well, you're going to realize that you can realize so much saving in your kitchen. Mm, yeah, your budget is mainly going for your household, pay the rent, pay the mortgage. And another part of that money that you earn, is going in the food, okay, to be able to sustain ourselves, eat, drink, and everything. But sometimes we put too much money in eating, okay? And I don't mean it's not because we are eating too much, but sometimes it's because we don't spend wisely, okay? So tell me, what are your habits, okay? How often do you eat out, okay? Are you somebody that loves restaurant or is always going out or having takeout? Maybe at your office, instead of bringing your lunch, you say, oh, why not? I'm going to go out with my colleagues and get that little Chinese restaurant. Okay? If you are these people, once in a while, it's perfect to enjoy great time, but just take the time to calculate how much money are you spending at the restaurant, at the takeout, or at the drive-through. Okay, you can see that money can be well a lot spent in those good places. Hey, Dominic, how are you? Thank you for joining. Please say hi in the comments so I can see who are with me today. So, oh, I want to give you a homework, and I'm going to do the same thing, is to make sure that you share the live. Just gonna find the live. Where is the live? And share it on your personal profile, on your story. If you have a VIP group, feel free to share it. I'm going to share it in my VIP group this instant, so that you can inspire many people around you. Okay, because tonight we're going to cook something basic. Okay, basic. But it's sometimes it's so basic that we forget that we can do it at home. Meaning that chicken, okay? You want to eat chicken. Do you buy your chicken raw and cook it? Or do you buy that already cooked chicken at Metro, IGA, Super C, whatever, where you're doing your grocery? But do you buy those rotisserie um, chicken already made? Okay? I have maybe bad news for you guys. Did you know that even if they seem cheap at $9.99, $10.99, they are actually not that good for your health? They inject the chicken with liquid so it stay plump, that it's super tasty. But the thing is, all those the additive that they add into the meat, into the chicken, are not healthy for us. There's so much sodium in it, salt. There's some like chemicals and things that you're like not even able to pronounce. So my advice for you guys is wait for the special, okay? Anyhow, now you're gonna get about two chicken for $13, $15. Two chicken. So for a few bucks more, you're gonna get two chickens. Yes, you need to cook them by yourself, but at least you know that you're not adding anything and you can spice it up the way you want. Okay, so tonight we'll be cooking chicken in the microwave. Oh my god, maybe that's the face you just did. Okay, tell me who loves chicken in the microwave. Okay, I want to know if you already ate some chicken made in the microwave and if you like it. True fact, okay? My husband, David, okay? The first time that I talked about cooking a chicken in the microwave, he was like, yuck. I won't eat that, okay? He didn't want to eat that. Beep, okay? He couldn't even imagine eating chicken made in the microwave. He said it's gonna be like squishy, like if I'm eating a tire, it's gonna be yucky. Imagine, you guys, he didn't even taste it, and he had all those assumption of what it would taste. Come on, give it a chance, you guys. Okay, you need to test it at least once to see. And now what's really funny is he doesn't want me to cook the chicken any way else than in the microwave. Okay, so we went from David that didn't want to eat chicken from the microwave to David, it's the only chicken that he's eating. So cannot have two opinions further that one from the other when it comes from the same person. Okay, so that's really amazing. Hey Angela, how are you? Exactly. So Dominic is telling us it's incredible how the transformation of food costs. So yes, okay. Why I say that you can save so much money in the kitchen is because when you are doing yourself the transformation, meaning that you're grating your own cheese, building your own club sandwich, cooking your own chicken, making your own mix of rice, making your own macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese, all these things that when you buy them already made at the store, you're going to pay two times, even sometimes three times more. Okay, because you pay for the process, you pay for the packaging. Okay, best example that you can have, okay, you guys, lasagna. Okay, in the section all ready to eat of IGA, a little portion big like that. Okay, Michelina size. Okay, $10, $9.99 for a small piece of lasagna. Oh my god, you guys, for the same price I can make a family size one. Okay, so you need, because one thing you need to know is the inflation on the grocery is so huge. Okay, so tell me, did you see it? Okay, did you see the inflation from your grocery basket? Remember, there was once a time when you went to the grocery with $100, you can come back with a full basket. Now with $100, you're getting this mini basket. Okay, so you don't have the same amount of food, so you need to spend wisely and buy in special. Always in special. Okay, you want to have more for that money. You are working so hard to earn that money. Okay, and it goes so fast. So you want to be able to enjoy it. Okay, so you want to make sure that for the same $100, you get the best out of it. So that's why I try to not order out that often, once in a while, just because we want it. And for food that I'm not cooking, okay? Example, we're going to be cooking chicken tonight. I'm not buying any more of those uh I'm looking for the name. Chicken sandwich, club sandwich. I'm not buying club sandwich anymore because it's too expensive. $18.99 for one club sandwich with a little bit side of fries. For the same amount, same price, $18.99, I can feed 4 or 5 people, even more. Okay, especially when I buy a chicken $8. Okay, I can make a lot of food with that. So these are all things that you need to step back and analyze. Where is your money going in your kitchen? Are you wasting food? Are you throwing food in the garbage? You need to stop that because you want to be free, debt free, and that starts in your kitchen. Okay, I'm going to stop to be moralizing and we're going to start cooking because I want to show you really how awesome it is, a chicken in the microwave. Okay, so yes, I'm happy to see that people love the chicken in the microwave. So I was talking about the chicken that I bought in special. And if you didn't know, this is one of our freezer meat, the medium deep. And it's awesome because a whole chicken will fit in it. Okay? It's well nested in it. It's perfect. So that's why you want to buy it in special. So when the chicken comes in special, how many do you think I buy? Okay? How many chicken do I buy when they come in special? So tell me in the chat, how many do you think I do buy? Okay. And I'm going to tell you what I do with all these. Okay. So of course, there's one that's going to go in the freezer because I want to make sure that I have some for later on. Okay. When I want to eat some chicken. Now I already have cooked one because I wanted to show you the result tonight. And I have another one right here in my freezer meat, ready to be cooked. And tonight we will be using, once again, one of my favorite cooking system, the stack cooker. And this one is just perfect for the chicken. So tell me in the chat, do you have the stack cooker at home? And and if you do, what is the meal that you cook mostly in it? Okay, so the stack cooker is a system that allows you to cook by stacking. So you have the bottom part, 3 liter, where I often cook my veggies, potatoes, like we're gonna do tonight, Dominic, potatoes. So we're gonna cook some carrots, some onions. You could put some pasta, rice. This is like the side dish is perfect. Then in the middle section, you can cook your meat. So that's where we're gonna cook our chicken tonight. In there, and you have your cover, which if you use and flip can make a dessert. So yeah, you can cook by 3 layers, side dish, main dish, and dessert. You can use only 2 stacking. This will only become a cover, and you can use only the bottom if you want, or the middle section. So there's so many variation of how you can use it. So now your chicken, you can do it 2 ways. Okay, so it comes with a cone. Have you ever used the cone to cook your chicken? Okay, so that's one other question I have for you guys. Have you ever used a cone for cooking the chicken? So simply what you're going to do is, like if it's a can of beer, I see a lot of people doing that in the barbecue. They sit the chicken on the beer can. It's the same thing. So you can simply, I'm going to just take my scissors to remove the rope, the little rope that's around my chicken. Here you go. They were afraid that it would go. Okay, so they tied it. Make sure that it doesn't run away. It's a joke. Okay. So here you go. We're going to remove. There you go. So we won't make sure that removes. So your chicken, you can take it and simply sit it on your, I'm going to show it to you guys. Okay. I'm going to clean it afterwards. It's no biggie. Okay. So you can simply sit it like that. Like if it's sitting in its bath. Okay. You can sprinkle it with herbs, a rub if you want. You can pour some lemon juice on it if you want. And now what I want to show you guys is now the lid is kind of not deep enough. Okay, so that's where it's really fun. You can use your 1.75 liter and put it as a cover. Did you know you could do that, you guys? You didn't know. Maybe you did, okay? But you can use their middle part like so to cook your chicken. So you can make sure that you have a top section, okay? So that's one way of cooking a little chicken, but you cannot use the stacking, okay? But it depends what you want to do, okay? Maybe you're doing something else elsewhere. Now, how I'm going to use the chicken tonight is in the 1.75 liter with the colander, okay? Because I don't want it to be sitting in, I feel like I'm carrying a baby. You don't want it to be sitting in the fat, okay? You do want to keep the fat to be able to make some homemade broth, because you're going to see the extent of all what you can do with this chicken, okay? You're going to see it's just amazing how much stuff you can do with that, okay? So we're going to lay it like that, okay? One thing that you will see with the chicken cooked in the microwave, they have a tendency to be a little bit, in French we would say fade, okay? They lack color, okay? It's whitish. You're like, okay? If you want to give it a little bronzy side, use paprika. Sprinkle it with a lot of paprika. It's going to bring out the brown color. So like if it's went in the sun, okay? So that's a little tip of bringing out the color of your chicken. Paprika does this stuff, okay? You can use any other kind of rub also if you want. This one, I'm going to make it a little bit more zesty, okay? So we're going to make one with lemon and herbs, okay? So where did I put my lemon? Oh, back in the fridge. Okay, so I'm going to take out my fridge smart, and I'm going to take my lemon. So, and I'm going to take, I want to use some zest. So before cutting my lemon, I'm going to use my zest. If for X reason you don't need your zest for your recipe, take it even. Just make sure to recult it and put it in a little container to freeze it. Because sometimes you have recipes that requires zest, but you don't need the lemon, okay? So you don't want to be damaging your lemon. Here you go. For nothing. So I'm going to sprinkle it with zest, and I'm going to cut some slices of my lemon, okay? So when you're collecting your zest, you're making sure that you're only removing the top part, okay? And when it's starting to be white, you stop, because it's going to be not too good, okay? The taste, you just want to have the zest, the top section, okay? Here you go. And we're going to slice a few slices that we're going to put on top. Here you go. They don't need to be thick, okay? They can be thin. Here you go. And if you want them to stay there, you could use some toothpicks if you want, okay? But usually I just leave them like this without any problem. So you see, it's like cucumber slices on your eyes, but now it's on your chicken. Here you go. We're gonna sprinkle it with Italian herbs. Here you go. Don't worry, you can be quite generous. It's going to blend in the color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff it with an onion, okay? Just to bring out some more flavors, okay? So I already have some pre-cut onions. This is something I regularly do, okay? Every week I have like my cooking preparation, okay? So for example, I received a grocery. I'm going to put everything in the Fridge Mart to make sure that I'm going to preserve my food. Fridge Mart helps you extend the life of your vegetables and your fruit 2 times, 3 times longer than if you just throw them in your fridge in the drawers. So what I do is I peel my onions, cut them in half, gonna put them in a fridge mart. I can cut some carrots, and prep my veggies just to eat like that. This is the main preparation that I can make in a week. Fruits also, so it's easier for my family to just open the fridge and pick up some fruits or vegetables. And when I want to cook something quickly, well, I don't need to have the hassle of peeling and cutting. It's already done. Okay, so that's why I love that. So I'm gonna take half of my onion and just gonna shove it into my chicken. Okay, and you see it's as simple as that. Prepping your chicken. You could put some oranges if you want, with cranberries, like if you are more in the winter season. Paprika, like I was saying. You could pour some sauce, barbecue sauce on it if you want. But remember, using the colander will allow you to collect the fat, and it's going to be sitting in your fat, so it's going to be healthier. Okay. And one thing I do is I remove the skin. I don't eat the skin; it's a little bit too fat. But that's up to you guys. Okay. So now we're going to go at the bottom section. What are we going to put in that section to as a side dish? Okay, so now you could do whatever you wish. Okay, so tell me in the comments, would you prefer rice? Would you do pasta? Would you do vegetables like we're gonna do? So I'm gonna go with mini potatoes, which I already cleaned previously, you guys, and I'm keeping the peel because there's a lot of vitamins in it, and I don't mind the texture. Okay, so I'm going to simply cut them in pieces and put it at the bottom. But now I'm pretty sure you just want to have a little peek of the stack cooker. So I have a little video for you guys. Meanwhile, I'm going to be continuing cutting my potatoes. So here you go. I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to just disappear a few seconds. Videos. By the way, I just love how those little videos are well done, easily, fast, immediately made. You can easily see. So, okay, I wanted to know, okay, when you saw the video, did you feel like the lady that was like with her hair all messy, having some hard time with all that cooking, a lot of pots and pans that get dirty, all the dishes to make? This, you put it in the dishwasher and it's done, you guys. Okay, and if you don't have one, well, it's easy to clean in the sink. Okay, it's not something that sticks or anything. It can be really easily cleaned. Okay, so for me, I used to be that lady that didn't know exactly what to do, was spending so much time in the kitchen. And now what's fun is with the stack cooker, once I have all my food prepped, I just put it in the microwave And what happens is I have some free time. So yeah, I can put away the dirty dishes. I can pass some time with my kids. Well, I have one kid. I can do the homework if it's on the weekdays. I can just read a nice book, which I was putting aside because I didn't have time. So you regain the control of your kitchen. It doesn't get messy, and you have actually free time to do some stuff that you actually love. So doesn't it sound amazing? So it's easiness, okay, that brought in your kitchen. So our mission is to show you guys that when you are organized in your kitchen, okay, and you have the proper tools, because yes, you need some basic tools, while you are able to save time, save money, eat healthier, because if you are doing your own cooking, of course you're going to eat healthier because you know what you're putting in it. And if you are able to keep your fruits, your vegetables, you're going to actually to use more of them than what you would usually do. Because if you're scared of throwing food at the garbage, if you're afraid of not using your vegetable, you won't buy as much, or you won't buy some at whole. So yeah, these are all slight changes, subtle, but you're going to see a huge impact the more and more you're going to embrace that lifestyle. And of course, it's a solution to pollution, because when you buy transformed food, there's a lot of packaging that comes with it. When you buy your carrot, you can go at the counter, there's no packages, you take your carrots. Same thing, when you buy in bulk, these are big packages instead of using small bags. So everything starts in the kitchen. Didn't think about that. Hey, and don't worry, I didn't think about that either at the beginning. That's all when I decided to join. And I decided to join to get organized. Okay, I used to have a daycare at home. I stopped cooking because I wasn't organized. I was spending so much time in the kitchen, and I hated cooking. Okay, I used to be somebody that loved cooking, but at that time of my life, I just ate it. It was like, no, I don't want to cook anymore. So I ordered from a caterer. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It cost so much for some things that I could do easily at home if I was just slightly organized. So that's why I joined. I wanted to equip myself, organize my fridge, my freezer, my pantry, and have some cooking system to help me out. But then I fell so much in love with the lifestyle, and I saw what I could do for you guys, okay? Because you need to know that I'm a giver, okay? I love giving. I give my energy. I give my tips, my tricks, my advices. I want to teach you guys that lifestyle, which I bite into it, it can be yours too. And here in our household, it brought us so much. Okay, when I say it's subtle, all the changes, after 4 years, because it's been 4 years since I joined Tupperware, while we were able to buy 5 new appliances cash, we were able to buy one generator, because sadly, don't worry, I do pay my electricity, but sadly there's options, some electricity surge or things like that, so we lose electricity, and it's hard to work, especially in the winter. And here we have a sump pump in the basement. We need to have electricity, because if there's like water coming in, we're going to lose a lot. Okay, so we were able to get that sorry, also paid cash. And one of our biggest which we are proud, Devin and I, is we never thought we could afford sending Nathan to private school. In September, it will be starting his first year in a high school at the private school, Collège Héritage, 5 minutes from home. Okay, we have the opportunity of living near a private school. So it will be, finger crossed, free of bullying, because he's been suffering from bullying since he's in kindergarten. So I know that there's like a specific way of acting when there's bullying. It's a no thing over there. The program is so interesting. He went to visit the school. He saw the multimedia class and he fell in love with that. Nana needs to be stimulated at school. Why? Because he's a genius, you guys. Okay, I gave birth to a genius. No, he catches on really quickly. And what happens is he finds school boring. So he needs a little bit more challenge, and he's gonna get that there. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder. He knows, he's ready to that, but he's gonna be thriving so much with friends, new friends who are more encadrés. I don't know the word in English, but they're going to be more surrounded. More, the teacher will be more there. It's different. Private school, public school, it's really different. So I can't wait to see him go at school. Take pictures of him with his little suit. It's going to be really, really awesome. Bye, Dominic. Have a nice evening. So yeah, these are all things that we are able to purchase and acquire because all the changes we did in the kitchen. So that was like just a wow moment for us. Okay, because we are not, well, I said we were not people that spend too much, but yes, we were spending where we shouldn't be spending. Spending, paying our food full price, spending a little bit too much at the takeout, throwing a lot of food. So now we're making wise choice, and we see the impact. Really, we see it. It's just incredible, and that's what I want to share with you guys. So if you say, "Oh my God, Mel, it's talking to me. I want that too." Well, it starts easily, okay? And how does it start? It starts by taking this huge opportunity, which is really awesome, taking the membership. Okay, so see how happy I am. So this is the membership. Just gonna move the little jar. Here we go. So you see, that's the starting kit. This starting kit comes with a little chopper, the bowl, the pasta bowl, the spatula, the measuring cup, the measuring spoon. Okay, only $59, which is worth $206 and more. And you have a 1 year membership at Tupperware, which allows you to purchase all your products at 25%. Oh my God. Okay, so that's why all you can invest in your kitchen without ruining yourself. And that's really, really amazing. Okay, so we were talking about the stack cooker, okay, because that's what we're using. And guess what? Okay, look at that. Okay, that's not the one I want to show. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so see, the regular price in the catalog is $165 for the stack cooker. Okay, but when you have your membership, you can get it at $123.75. Of course, you do have taxes and shipping, but just see the difference. Okay, you are paying $41.25 less than a regular customer. Oh my God. Okay, so imagine that's one product. In your kitchen, you want to have a lot of Fridge-Mart. You want to have a lot of freezer mates, which we showed earlier on. If I'm gonna Fridge-Mart, see, Fridge-Mart, one set of 4 Fridge-Mart is $158 in the catalog. But when you have your membership, it's $118.50. Once again, you're saving $40. So that's a lot. And I was talking about freezer mates. See, that's one set that's worth $165. You're getting it for $123.75. So you see, you have one cooking system and 2 kit of the basic system, and you're saving so much. 40, it's all 40, I believe. So you're already saving $120 for one cooking system and 2 system. So that's just wow. Okay, so that's how I got organized, you guys. If you're wondering, it's by taking my membership, and it's really worth it. And if you do have it, tell me in the chat if it's worth it. Okay, I'd want to have your opinion too, and tell me, do you have it? Okay, do you enjoy saving on your purchases? And what's awesome, you're gonna see later that okay, you can save on your purchases, but there's like something else also. There's so many goodies when you take your membership, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit later on. So we have our carrots, our onions, our potatoes. Are we going to leave them like that? No, we're going to bring up some spiciness to sweetness. Gonna give some taste. So I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil, okay? Not because it's gonna stick. It's just because I want to bring out some flavors and I want my spices to stick on it, okay? I'm gonna use once again my Italian mix. Here we go. And I'm just gonna mix a little bit like so. So that's gonna be awesome. My herbs are gonna stick because of the olive oil. And see how nice it is? Wow. Okay. So I just have to put it on top like that with my cover. I love to put my cover cross-side like that because it's gonna make some an opening and the skin is gonna get crunchy. Okay. So that's the texture. And I'm going to put it, depending on the power of your microwave, between 20 to 30 minutes in the microwave. And it's ready. Your meal is ready to be served and eaten. That's really amazing. So now what I want to show you is the result. Of course, I did another one just to show you that I wasn't lying. And don't worry, you guys. All this chicken is going to get eaten. Okay? So I will be making sure that I look at that. See? Okay, that's because I put on some paprika, you guys. Okay, that's why it has this nice color. And see, I used the colander. Look at that. Look at all the fat that was in my 1.75 liter. So that's actually not going in my tummy, you guys. But this is golden, okay? I'm going to keep it because I'll be able to make broth without of it. And I don't buy broth anymore. Chicken broth, vegetable broth, it's all homemade, you guys. So when I peel my onions, when I peel my carrots, the ends like that, I put them in a freezer made, which we saw earlier, different sizes, and I put them in the freezer. And when I have enough, when I have bones of a chicken, I'm going to make some vegetable broth or chicken broth. It's the same thing. It's the same recipe. The only thing difference is vegetable broth, you only add vegetables. And with the chicken broth, you add the bones of your chicken. Simple as that. So do I buy chicken broth in the cardboard can? Not anymore. I do have some dry broth. That's when I want to make some mixes like this one in my modular meats. Okay, so here you go. Look at that. This side dish I did. I wanted to make something different, so I made some rice, you guys. Okay, so instead of buying the Alcoban rice that comes in a bag or that dainty rice that comes in a can, okay, I made my own mix, which is amazing. Okay, look at that. So the color is because of the chicken broth. So here you go. In my modular mate, I have my mix right here. So I have long grain rice with dried vegetables that I bought at Bulk Barn, which is in another modular mate. I have put my chicken broth there. What's orange here, it's lentils, okay? And that's it. It's all mixed. It's ready just to get scooped, put in my container, add water, and that's it. So I already have my mix of really quickly made rice. And this mixture can be kept long without any problem of turning bad because they are in modular mates. Modular mates will keep everything fresh inside. What should be crispy is going to stay crispy. You can go at a Bulk Barn, bring your container empty and clean. You can fill it in and you'll get a rebate with that. It's what is the state of your pantry, okay? There was a time where my pantry, and I have a really funny video. It's a short commercial from Tupperware in the, I don't even know what years it was, but it's like way back. But it's just funny. The lady at the beginning that opens her pantry, that used to be me, okay? You're always scared of opening your pantry and you don't know what's going to fall on you, okay? That was me. with the modular mate, it's not the case anymore. Everything is well stacked, and I know that I can keep it fresh longer and crispier. And what happens also, it's easier to find things because it's all stacked, transparent. You can see, you can write on top what's on it, and there's no more little bags of and powder at the bottom. So let's take a look at that video, which I find always funny, and it was one of Tupperware's publicity. You see, it's in 1983 It's a 1983 commercial. I wasn't even born in 1983. David was. That's my partner, my husband. He was 2 years old at the time, and maybe I was conceived. I was born in 1984. So, but I wasn't born. It's just really funny. So let's take a look, okay, a little peek of that video. That is just funny.
For all the people who duck when they open a cabinet, who need a little more space in the freezer, or whose food gets stale before it's finished, Tupperware has a fresh idea. Modular Mates. Stackable, space-saving modular containers that let you custom design your own storage system. In fact, you won't believe how much extra space Tupperware can put in your kitchen. Modular Mates, only from Tupperware. One fresh idea after another.
So really, when I saw that commercial, I was laughing out loud. It was so funny. So you see, okay, I can remove easily the skin, which I will keep, okay, because I will put it in my water to be able to make my broth. So everything that I won't be using to eat in with my chicken is simply going to go in my 1.75 liter pan. And once I collected everything I want, I'm going to use my I call that a cauldron. I know it's not a cauldron. Cauldron are for witches, but I'm a kitchen witch. I'm going to put everything there, add some water, and let it simmer for a few hours. You can do it with a pressure cooker, but that's one thing I really love to do on the stove because, one, it smells so good in the house. Remember at the beginning when I was telling you when you enter a house and it smells good in food? That's what many people say when they come in. It smells really good. It's welcoming in the house. And I go by the color and the smell when I want it to be ready. Some will like it lighter, some will like it darker. So I let it simmer, and with a little woof and the look of the color, I know, okay, that's the way I like it. I'm going to stop it and drain it and then store it afterwards in their freezer. So I'm just going to want to show you guys. Okay, look at that. I'm going to come closer. Ooh, it's hot. Hot chicken coming in. So I'm just going to make sure that I show you properly. Okay, so look at that. Don't know if you're going to see it, but it's well cooked and it's tender, you guys. Really, really tender. It's awesome, amazing. Okay, it's so amazing that David is hungry. Okay, he didn't eat supper yet. Okay, because I was doing it live. So he said, honey, what are you cooking tonight? So I said, I'm cooking some chicken. Okay. Oh, I would like to have a sandwich out of that if it's possible. So I said, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them that you can actually cook your chicken and use it. Okay. So you can eat it just like that. Take some pieces, put it in a plate, serve it with your rice. You can make a salad, a side of salad if you want. You can do, you can just cook it like that because now I have two. So of course we're going to eat some tonight. The other one, I'm just going to undo it, put it in the small containers of the freezer mates, and they're going to be ready in the freezer. I will have some cooked chicken. So if I want to have a craving of a club sandwich, for example, well, it's easy to do. Those sandwiches, tomato, bacon, and chicken. Oh my God. Okay. I want to cook something. I want to make some pasta and add some chicken on it top. Just have to defrosted. So easy, okay? So let's take a look, okay, how easy you can make a sandwich in a few seconds for your husband, which is really thirsty. And see, I just love that spreading knife. Okay, you see, I was able to cut my my bread easily just with that. So okay, tell me, what do you take in your sandwich? Of course, David needs absolutely some mayonnaise, not mayonnaise, some margarine first. Okay, you don't want this sandwich to be dry, so margarine. Then we're gonna add some mayo. Here you go. Okay, love the squeezable bottles. Don't need to scoop your mayonnaise at the bottom. It's easy. Spread out your kids. They're gonna love this, and it goes so well in the door of your your fridge. We're gonna use the same knife just to spread that mayonnaise. Okay. We're gonna add some cheese. Here we go. I don't. Oh, this one is Gouda. Yeah, that one is Gouda. That's gonna be awesome. It's always good with cheese. Okay. Here you go. I love to use that stackable fridge container, which I have a grid at the bottom, so my cheese doesn't sit in the humidity, so it stays fresh. It's perfect. We're gonna use some lettuce, which was in the Fridge Mart. So we're gonna have a nice sandwich. Here we go. And I always cut it with my hands, because if you use a knife, you're gonna create what they say rust, but it's not rust. It's just that your vegetable is gonna oxidize itself, and that's what it gives the reddish color. So I always cut it with my hands, so there's no metal on it. And of course, we're gonna add the chicken. So here you go. I'm gonna go deep and go with my hands. It's hot. Whew. And see, it goes undo itself so easily. Okay, so you can make a nice sandwich easily like that. Haha. And what's fun is it's gonna be hot, so it's gonna be yummy. Okay. So see, even with my fork, it's really easy to just remove. Okay. So you're not having a hard time removing the chicken. It's just perfect. Gonna fold it back. Here you go. Fold it back. I have my plate here. There you go. And we have, I don't know if he's gonna eat everything. Maybe I'm gonna give him one, and then I'm gonna keep the other one for myself. Nathan already ate, but it's a lot for him. Okay, he doesn't eat that much anymore. He's taking care of himself. But yeah, it's perfect. So now I'm gonna send him a text and say, your sandwich is ready, honey. Okay, so you should be coming and getting it. So that's really funny. That's the joy of the lives. Sandwich ready. Ready? Come and pick it up. Come and pick it up. Pick it up. Here you go. As simple as that. So can you imagine how incredible it is? Chicken made in the microwave. I'll be making my broth right after I finish cooking my second, because I'm going to do a big, huge batch, which will last me for 1 month, 2 months, because we use a lot of broth here. And I have my side rice here, and I'll be able to, ooh, there's no more. Oh no, well, we're gonna use this instead. So that's perfect, because this is the welcome gift that you'll receive when you decide to join them today with your kit, your starting kit. You're getting a 4 crystal wave like this, okay, to put your food, so you can bring that to your job. Okay, so now he's there. Here you go. One sandwich ready. You're welcome. So here you go. So I can put my rice there, and I'm gonna be able to, there you go, we're gonna take the chicken thigh, here you go, and simply put it there, and I have one meal ready, okay? And I can do so with many like that. So imagine, I can have leftovers ready to bring at work, at school, so easily made. So see, no need for Michelinas. I have Melissa's. You're ready in my crystal wave here. So that's really awesome. So don't forget that when you're joining, you're passing your first order of $120 or more. That's before your rebate. You're getting 4 of these. So imagine 4 meals that you can easily do. So that's really amazing. And if ever you're in need of having a side income, a side gig, well, the thing is, when you have your membership, you have the option also of becoming a consultant if you wish to. You can just sell around you with the catalog, the flyer if you want, but you can invest time in it and make a business out of it like I did. It wasn't something I was pushed on. It was my own decision. And I just fell in love with sharing with people, chatting, doing lives. We are on the social media now. So you can work from anywhere in Canada and sell anywhere in Canada. And we are so lucky here at Le Diamant with Maria Mariano and Mohamed Meklash, which we are for the second consecutive year #1 in the world in sales. And how so? Because we are a community where we share and help each other thrive. Why? Because yes, maybe people say that we are in competition. I need to sell, okay? We need to have customers and everything. But we know that my success is the success of somebody else. We're going to grow together. There's no secret. We even have classes, courses, free given to all the welcomers to help them understand how they can maximize their membership. And if they want to join for having a side gig where they have all the tools ready, given there just to help them out start their business. So what other MLM offers you so low cost of starting, especially you're getting some products out of it, and you can make an unlimited income. That's just wow. Okay, so here you go, you guys. Hope you enjoyed tonight's recipe of chicken. I'm gonna push a start on the second chicken, and if you want the recipe of the barbecue chicken, it's gonna be on my VIP group with those beautiful pictures. And of course, there's a sale today going on, the auction. And if we get 10 new members today on my VIP group, French or English, I'm going to make a draw of $100 of Tupperware, surprise Tupperware for free between the members who will join. But we need 10 new members today, you guys, okay? We have a challenge, a goal. I want 10 new members joining in today on my VIP group so we can have more fun and more pleasure. So hope you enjoyed tonight's recipe. Easy peasy. If you're interested, let's see each other tomorrow at 2 o'clock in French for another inspiration in the kitchen, another recipe. And with that, I'll leave you to your family. Have a great evening and can't wait to see you next week, same hour, same place, with What's Cooking at Melissa's. Have a nice evening, you guys. Thank you for being with me, Angèle, Céline, Dominique. Such appreciation.